Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala created us with a fitrah, the innate disposition. This innate disposition that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala created us with, it has certain needs. And these needs, if they're not fulfilled, then this fitrah would deviate from its nature. And these four needs that the fitrah has are an intellectual need. The human being naturally, when he learns something new, he becomes excited, very happy, because we are constantly in need of learning more and seeking knowledge and gaining that knowledge. And our deen, our beautiful religion, it addresses that. Rather, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, the Quran constantly addresses the minds and our intellect. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ, do you not reason? Do you not comprehend? أَفَلَا تَتَفَكَّرُونَ, do you not think? Do you not ponder? Do you not reflect? لِأُولِي النُّهَى لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ, Allah talks about those who possess intellect and correct, sound minds, telling us that Islam is a religion that teaches us to intellectually grow, to fulfill our intellectual needs, to ponder, to reflect, to reason, to contemplate. So it fulfills that need for us. The second need that the fitrah has is an emotional need. If this emotional need is not fulfilled, then it can deviate from its nature. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala tells in the Quran, وَأَنَّهُ هُوَ أَضْحَكَ وَأَبَكَى. It is Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala who made us laugh and also makes us cry. He allows us to express our emotions so that we release those emotions, so that it does not lead to us doing negative things or seeking that in negative ways, or perhaps doing it in ways that are evil and deviating from the natural way of releasing our emotions. Or even further, if we're not able to find that contentment and happiness that we seek, then we end our lives. But our wahi, the revelation that Allah Tabarak has granted us, it addresses that. The third need, it is need of the unseen. Believing something that's unseen, that you cannot see with the naked eye. And even the one who claims that they don't believe in Allah, they claim that they're atheists, they even have a belief in this. They tell you that the world was created by nature, the Big Bang. But the question is, did they witness that? They did not see it. It's a matter of believing in the unseen. But Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has given us the correct belief in the unseen. He has told us what we need to believe in so that we don't seek it elsewhere and start believing in myths. And the fourth, it is to have a tangible need that the fitrah has. The fitrah needs to have something tangible in front of it. And that's why Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala granted us the Kaaba. And it's a symbol, a tangible symbol of that monotheism, that oneness of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, to remind us that we worship Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, not worshipping that Kaaba itself, but it's a symbol. Fihi ayatun bayinat, Allah says. In it are signs that are clear. Allah Azza wa Jalla is telling us that it's meant to make us remember why we are on this earth and the purpose of our life and so on. These are the four needs. Whenever they deviate, or whenever one of them is missing, then what happens to individuals that they deviate from their fitrah? If our intellectual need is not fulfilled, then that's when we start going to philosophical ideas and making up things that make no logical sense. When our emotional need is not fulfilled, then we start seeking it in ways that are evil and acting like animals, or perhaps even not finding that contentment and even committing suicide perhaps. When our need of the unseen is not fulfilled, that's when people start believing in myths. And they start making up stories in order to believe in that. And when our need, a tangible need, is not fulfilled, that's when people start worshipping idols and seeking and glorifying those idols and venerating them, because they don't have that tangible need that's been fulfilled for them. But our religion, our perfect religion, has fulfilled all four, so that we are good servants of Allah, slaves of Allah that submit to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, being in touch with our fitrah. And that's what Allah Azza wa Jalla tells in the Quran. فَأَقِمْ وَجْهَكَ لِلدِّينِ حَنِيفًا فطرة الله التي فطر الناس عليها لا تبديل لخلق الله ذلك الدين القيم ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون. Allah says, turn your face to the monotheist religion, the true religion of Allah Azza wa Jalla, Islam. This is the fitrah that Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala has created the people with. There's no change to the creation of Allah Azza wa Jalla. That is the upright religion. That is the perfect religion. That is the perfect way of life. The majority of people do not know. That is what Allah Azza wa Jalla has granted us. It's a matter of us calling people back to their fitrah, to their innate disposition, connecting them to what they truly are, who they are, so that they worship Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala and they submit to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. That is what the Quran is telling us. That is what we need to do. May Allah Azza wa Jalla enable us to do that.